What's good, fam? It's Asia, also known as Aseamae, and I'm back. I'm back. Girl, I cut off all of my hair. As you can see, this is not a drill. Your girl did it. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I chopped my hair, getting into why and what the end result was after chopping my hair and all of that. So let's get into it. And today, girl, I'm going to be chopping off all of my color, and I'm doing this because I want something different, and I don't want to be afraid to take risks or to do something different or to make big changes. Like, that is a part of being young. So here we have the magical scissors that I'm going to be using today, and I also got a wide tooth comb and my handy dandy glasses so that way I can see what in the world I'm doing. So back in December, girl, it was a bit of a up and down journey for me. Everything that I've been doing here on Aseamae Beauty, you know, what I do, make my videos and tutorials and stuff. I was having collaborations that were paused and collaborations that fell through, and it just really got me discouraged. It was like the tip of the iceberg. Leading up to this point, I kind of already have felt like I was just an ad space. Like, I had lost passion, and I remember God telling me that I had a purpose in the beauty space. I honestly just looked around at everything that I've been doing, and I was like, it doesn't look like I'm walking towards that. Like, where is the promise? So I just decided I was gonna cut my hair, girl. I was gonna be done with hair tutorials, and I was gonna go on into the brown girl swatches. So I just cut away. I just got scissor happy. I started in the back of my hair, and I basically just cut off all of the color in the back. I started to gradually let the layers be a little bit longer in the front because I got scared, and I was like, ooh, you know, I kind of don't want to do it too short in the front. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of length in the front, which is what I did. It was a lot of hair on the floor afterwards, and I took this picture and I sent it to my family, and I was like, I did it, y'all. I cut my hair. After that, girl, I styled my hair with my favorite products. Okay, I went ahead and washed my hair with Adwoa Beauty shampoo. I deep conditioned with the Adwoa Beauty deep conditioner and styled with the leave-in and my fave, the twisting cream. Now, girl, these twists was looking popping. I promise you, I thought that I was going to absolutely love this takedown. I was like on my way to the store in these twists, and I was just like, can't nobody tell me nothing. And I take these twists out and I hate it. Ooh, I hate it. And finally, I think at that moment is when I realized that a lot of the confidence that I thought I had was wrapped up in my hair. So now that my hair was gone, I found myself having a bit of a crisis because I did not feel beautiful. I didn't want to have to rely on makeup or jewelry or anything like that to feel beautiful. So I kind of was just like, dang it, what the heck did I do? And I felt like I had made the front of my hair too short. I was thinking stuff like, oh, my forehead is gonna look too big. And I was so regretful and really just having a hard time. In the midst of this situation, God was just showing me myself. I really had to face my insecurities. I'm still working through them. I had to be real and be like, listen, I don't have it all together, and I believe some irrational stuff. I honestly thought that I looked ugly and that it was no way that I could look good and, you know, feminine with my hair like that. Mind you, around this time, Miss World is like short haircut looking fierce with the chocolate skin. And even then I felt like, well, it's beautiful on her, but not me, you know? So after this twist out fail, I went to my niece, and my niece basically cut the back of my hair for me. I was just like, it needs some shape. Like, we're gonna have to cut it. So the back of my hair, she tapered for me. And then I told her not to touch the front, you know. I did the front, you know, I made this little shape in the front and didn't touch this at all. I was like, listen, we keeping every inch. after that, I was able to get a really cute wash and go. So I did this wash and go right here, and I took some pictures, and I ended up posting it weeks later. But this was one of the first times when I felt like, wow, my hair is actually cute and I look beautiful. I mean, still, everybody didn't accept my hair. I did have family members that was like, oh, I kind of like you better with long hair. And you know, all that stuff, it really does linger in your mind and stuff when you're adjusting. But I really had to get back to the place of boldness. That's just a gift that God's given me, to be bold, to be fearless, to proclaim Christ without shame, to be able to walk in my purpose and my calling, and really only care about pleasing God. And I think over the past 3 to 4 years along this journey as a YouTuber, I got so caught up in trying to make God's promises that he gave me happen on my own that I got wrapped up in people's opinions of me. I cared so much about what people thought about me, and I created these labels of beauty myself that I hold myself to that are not realistic and that are not rational. So I really had to face those things and realize, like, I am not my hair. I am not this skin. Like, literally, girl, I was singing that song in the shower. It was playing in my head and I was crying. I was just like, oh my gosh. It was seriously a rough time in the beginning, but God was working on me. And when the new year finally came, I actually liked my hair. So I had some braids in for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then I was just like, I miss my hair. Like, this is me. I love my natural hair. I love wearing my natural hair. So when I took my braids out, this is what my hair looked like. And I was like, wait, hold on. I got some shape here, cuz. So girl, once I saw that I had some length, I was just like, all right, we're about to do a flat twist out. So I did a flat twist out with my same Adwoa Beauty products. I didn't record that time because I was just doing it for myself. I did that twist out and I was like, yes, this is cute. And it's crazy how after that, God had brought the collaborations that fell through back into my life and gave me so much grace with those companies to where they didn't even care that I cut my hair. They're just like, oh, your hair is cute. And we proceeded on with the collaboration. So I really am grateful for this experience. And I just decided to bring in the new year, honoring God by submitting to him and seeing what he had to say, seeing what direction he was leading me to with this channel and with everything that I'm doing in this upcoming season. I got so much clarity and I realized that I actually made some mistakes last year. I know y'all remembered me saying goodbye to YouTube, saying that I was going to be doing the brown girl swatches and I'm done with hair, I'm done with Aseamae Beauty, like I'm moving on, this is going to be like the new thing. And I realized that that was me stepping out of God's will. Yes, girl, I am not perfect. I am a sinner just like everybody else. I realized that I was being disobedient to Christ because God instructed me to do beauty. So makeup and motivation was my way of walking in obedience to Christ. I was doing the things that God has called me to do here in the beauty space in a different, unique way that was fitting to me and fitting to my platform. But because of just the lack of support that I got on it, I allowed that to discourage me. And rather than continuing to sow seeds, I walked away from it. The moment that I started the brown girl swatches is the moment that I started walking in disobedience. This happened in 2017. And now here we are in 2020 and God has called me out of it. It is better for me to walk in God's plan than for me to walk in something that I think is lucrative or promising or makes the most sense. Like, I can't do it. We are now back to Aseamae Beauty. This is not me being wishy-washy. This is me being obedient to Christ. And that's just where I want to be right now. I really just want to be in his will. I really want to make him proud. I want to make sure that I'm being a light. And I recognize now that my perspective was just bad. And I didn't have the word in me like I needed to. I wasn't using the word to redirect my thoughts and feelings. I was just rolling with that joint. I'm not going to stop making hair videos. I'm not going to stop making makeup videos. I'm just going to be my authentic self and walk in obedience to Christ. So this is Aseamae Beauty, where I encourage you to embrace you and be bold. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was my phrase for like a year. And hold on, let me show y'all. Look, check it out. Remember to embrace you and be bold. Remember to embrace you and to be bold. Remember to embrace you and be bold. Yeah, so that was my phrase for like a year, girl. Something that really spoke to me, and it was a part of my brand, and I let it go. And now I'm picking that joint back up. That's the cool thing about purpose. When God gives you something to do, when he's like placed the tools inside of you, that joint comes back. Like, God is faithful. He's not just gonna let you walk in disobedience. He gives you opportunities to come back into obedience of Christ in the word of God. So I'm grateful that God called me out of darkness and back into his light, and that I have this opportunity to walk in obedience and just to take this faith walk. And I feel good. Like, I'm so grateful that this all started with a haircut. This haircut that humbled me and allowed me to see like, whoa, I'm not really where I thought I was. So I look forward to this journey with you guys. Remember to embrace you and be bold, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.